Okay. We are live again. I decided today that I wanted to do something a little less heart rate raising and revisit a game I've been meaning to beat but haven't. I'll just start from the beginning again. Because it's been a little while. I've been added by somebody. Okay, so I can go for up until 7:30, I think. Because I've just been added that I need to do something at 8:30. So this won't be a terribly long stream. Just vibing for a couple of hours. And let's swap over. I forgot to open VedaTube. There we go. Okay. Let's open Dredge. Oh, excuse me. I'm a little tired. Only a little though. So yeah, I'll probably call it around 3-ish. Or 3? What in the fuck is happening to me? Close to 7:30, because then I want to go make myself dinner. And hop and call with my buddies. I will be doing MechWarriors later. I'm not sure if I'll stream it because we'll have somebody new joining us, and I don't want to scare them off. Onwards into a new save file. Job listing. Angler wanted. Sailing into the fog. Woo. Excuse me. Great start to our journey here. The morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Greater Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourselves to the jagged rocks along the bay. Not entirely inclined to do proper voice acting, character reading, what the fuck ever, narration right now, because again, I am tired. I'm trying to save my energy for later. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah, well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Which, by the way, you see a guy passed out on the docks. You did nothing for him? Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out of there. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Excuse me. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Alright. Forward. So basic blaster controls. Yeah. Sorry, my mic is hiding my screen. Forgot about that. Okay, fish. Fish. We have all the fish from here. Playing fish Tetris. Christ, I keep yawning. You step onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. Excuse me. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So, to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local fish market, paying off your debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Yep. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. And fishmonger. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on the other islands might pay you different, but while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I suggest you work on paying it off first. Let's see what you got. Just sell all. Okay. Debt adjusted by $14. Mayor standing outside the fishmonger store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Excuse me. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you can make something out of it. Why don't you take it? You must take these items. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should be able to pay her a visit. Or you should pay her a visit. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is upfront, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up, mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hole she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Gotcha. It's getting more shallow, this is coastal. Yeah, I don't have money. I don't have money. Alright. I have $83. That's not a lot of money. So I just want to get that off my screen. Yes. Oh, wow. Here. There's a shiny. Oh. There we go. Cool. I just want to grab this shiny, and then I will turn around and go back to town. We will most likely be figuring out fairly quickly why we don't sail at night. Exposure to fog and other things increases your panic. Bright lights and sleeping will reduce it. I see something that's over there. I went the complete wrong direction. You know what? It's fine. Go ahead and rest. Fish. Take it back to town. We'll read the notes that I collected. Yep. I have the fish. had a special order come in from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. What's up? They asked for 1 gold flounder and 1 great eel. Just bring them in when you have them. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that for you. Alright. I'm not gonna read all the idle dialogue. Shipwright. Give me your shallow rod. Ah! Fuck. Well, that hurt. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I'm here to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Marrow? Could you get this package to the dock worker there, please? Sure. Mary hands you a small, damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget, check your compass and map if you get lost. Indeed. I'm not even gonna lie though, like, this kind of environment, it makes me think of what I experienced when I was staying up in Maine for a very brief period of time. I was there on vacation, and I think this is beautiful. Like, I would love to live in a place like this. What? A delivery? Let's see here. Tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose? He hands you some money. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll sure get more use out of it. He pulls the crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be. Thanks. Alright, so do this. Cabin. We're gonna start reading that. And we got pursuits. 1 flounder and 1 eel. Alright, messages. 20th of August, 1927. Morning of the 2nd day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night. Julie, he did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly unless you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Can I speak? Keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the foot of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. 21st of August, 1927. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of Greater Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but jostled us around, and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He's been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He's paranoid that he performed steps incorrectly. I've never known him to be so superstitious. Encyclopedia. The Fish Encyclopedia. I've only caught 2 fish. Okay. Turn it down. And let's go fish. Fish. Gold flounder. Is that all the ones that I needed? I don't remember. Depleted anyway, so that's fine. That's all I can fit on my ship. Let's go. Let me just see. Let me check the pursuit. Gold flounder and gray eel. Okay. I want to see something once I've sold, because like it looks like there's all this cargo in the back of my ship. If I go and sell, does that change? So I'll put one of these here. Have you seen that strange red light at night? It seemed to be rising from the west. Can I make it to the eels in time? Can I make it to the eels in time? No, I have what I need. Yeah, so the back of your ship does the, like, fucking wordsmithy. Yeah, so the more packed your ship is, the more cargo you see in the back, like, when you're out in the world. It's not just like a, that was something. Good. They should be pleased with this. I've got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. And, well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. Right. Take those my fish. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood with a spring in his step. Fantastic news. Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand your facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger services. You might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. Okay. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. I know how to get those. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Wow, my fucking mouth just like wanted to just stop there. So now I have to do the one thing that is cursed in this game, and that is fish at night. Ooh. Squid. Alright. Take my squid. Alright, come back when you have everything. Now regular business. Yeah, take the squid. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I can't get that yet. Stingray. Shit. 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 Alright, I finished sustainable fishing. 10% chance not to reduce fish stocks when catching fish with a rod. Cool. Fish stickers. Found this book out back. Could be useful to you. Fishmonger reaches under the cabinet and hands you a damp, battered book. A few shimmering fish scales are stuck to the cover. What is this? Skies were lit up with a weird crimson glow the other night. Did you see it? I did. Yes. For some reason that didn't want to work. So this one's better. So I know this one's... It's a night fish. It's shallow. Hold on. Hello? Scooper. Oh, I think this is it. Yay! Yes. Oh! Lovely. I do in fact have fish for the order. Fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. Been meaning to talk to you about a new business venture I've been considering. Crab pots. I've got one here for you. In fact, it's a little banged up, but you could get it fixed at the shipwright. Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out at sea anywhere, then come back after a day or two to check on it. I've got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. What is it today? I hand the grotesque fish over to the fishmonger. He grins while raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep southern breath. Now this sort of specimen... this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder... He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small sheet can be seen bulging against the scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen anything like that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before long. I'll pay well if you find me any more. Cool. Oh! A man is looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger, and I'll be clear. I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Okay. Wrap up. Let's just go out here and drop it here. Excuse me. I keep wanting to eat and interact, and I keep hitting the button. To the ruined mansion. The man is standing in the doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things: art, artifacts, treasures, and truths. And curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable, even after all this time. This handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks in dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say?
Sure.
An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box and key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences, anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something.
Okay.
Do this.
Okay.
Because I vaguely recall that somewhere back here there should be something. Bolt of cloth. Shit. Gotta be so careful doing this. Oh, no. I thought I saw one back here. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, I don't want to be there. Okay, it's on the other side of that island. That motherfucker will fuck my shit up. Not particularly interested in that. Let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. Oh, there's one over there. Not cool, fam. You enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver endorsing book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. You hand him the key. The cold material shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head, now somehow seem changed, smaller. Has it always been this way? Is that all? Where's the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book and mutters something low under his breath. A burst of light fills your vision, and you stagger back briefly. Now go. We have more relics to uncover. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast toward Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? Book. The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its powers towards you. Is there one in particular you wish to know more about? Haste. Words of haste are instant and cruel. They will impart terrible speed upon your vessel. Be warned, however, it may put a great deal of stress on your engines. Are there other powers you wish to know about? None that you've applied. How long have you lived here? Quite some time. I used to be a fisherman, as was my father before me, but 2 decades ago I took up residence here. I need to focus on other endeavors. I found that this island has a certain strength to it. Those dark basalt columns stretching downwards into the deep. Anything else? Do you know who owned these relics? Yes. Yeah. He looks at you. For a moment, a look of something like regret flashes in his eyes. An old friend. Anything else? Where should I look for relics? Okay. Trinkets do not bother me with the common clutter. I hear that the trader in Little Mirror deals with such trivialities. That's it. He sleeps in some... going insane. This is what haste does. As you can see down the left, there's a meter. Starts going insane. You don't want that to go too high, or you'll blow up. The lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks towards the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. Who were you expecting? Your engine, it sounds like. I'm sorry, I mistook it for the vessel of an old friend. Dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. Okay. Hello, builder. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out to sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's difficult. It's gotta be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I just need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forwards. Moving along. I can't go back. Let's be cryptic. She's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move? I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit, too. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job's done. Okay. Okay. Fisherman, have you run into a photographer on your travels? She docked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggested that she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. Okay. I suppose. Actually, I want to do something before I leave. Thank you for the new book. This, just forward. Speed is better. There's usually some debris. Yeah, right there. Right, well, that wasn't much. There though. Let me get it. Let me get it. Gimme. Gimme. There. Let's up at East Marrow for a little bit. Oh, he wants to fish at night. I can't help it. Grieving father. Hello, is everything okay? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? Well, yes, you see. My only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere in one of those wrecks, all alone in the cold, dark water. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle, especially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If there's a chance you could find it, I'd be in your debt. Anything else I can help you with? Know of any strange occurrences? I don't get out a lot anymore, so I don't see much of what goes on. But I do remember the old mayor on his final days, and not a sight it was. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Drove back, he would cry, over and over, begging anyone who would listen, howling it to the wind. These days, I almost feel like I understand. Anything else I can help you with? No. Schneep. Go along the back of East Marrow and see if we can find... Actually, let's hold these were. I want to see what's up over here. This is suspicious. Yeah. So the belt buckle, I'm pretty sure, is just going to be like one piece. One piece? No. But it does. I do think I should go sell the fish since I especially just caught like 5. So that's Blackstone Isle down there. She said to the south. What? I don't know what that is. Oh no, Mayor said that there's a lady to the south, somewhere in here, probably. This is where I need to take the fucking builder's shit. lousy weather lately. It makes you almost want to not get out of bed. But you and I, we gotta do it, eh? Or what keeps people from going hungry. Yes. Take my fish. So let's see. Let's take one of these here, because I only need 2 units of lumber. You got crabs for the order? I do. Here's your motherfucking crabs. The fishmonger wraps up the crabs and hands you some money. These'll do. Glad you got some use out of that little pot. You can always buy more here or repair damage once at the shipyard. I have one final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop odd deformities. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of those mutants? I don't know. They get sick? Well, perhaps, but I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish. Anything will do. Just keep this between the two of us. Okay. Let's get another crab pot. Do that. Alright. Now, going north. This is the island where the builder wants materials delivered. Okay. What do you mean? Oh. We're just gonna rest. Like, that boat was waiting for me to get away from the dock. And that's no bueno. We don't talk that. No, sir. We just don't. I don't know why I did that. So we got that. Let's see what's here. A shiny. Yeah. need steel. Yeah. Shit. Um, hold on. This. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it that way. I should be able to access my storage here, I think. No. Oh. Okay. Oh, shit. You've delivered all the necessary materials. You should leave the builder now. Okay, let me just go get that one last thing of metal. The metal. I want give. Why is my... That was a weird stutter. Alright, jeez, I keep... This, like, doesn't want to fucking run out of juice. That's shocking. Also, I wanted to see rods will reel in fish 10% more effectively. Okay. Alright. Doc, I need to check Discord because somebody's added me twice and I don't know why. It's because I tried out. I have money! Alright, so let's see. Okay, so I'll hold on to this for now. Just put this down here. Alright, that's fine. Alright. You've done it more lessons than wasting time. Let's get moving. Get my ship. Good riddance to you, Great Amaro. I'm onward bound. Just look out for any subspecies. Freaky deaky things. Shit. See that motherfucker over there. Ooh. Yeah, I need to remember that that's an issue. Yes! Alright. Brood squid. That looks lovely. Have you got any of those mutants with you now? Yes. Remember, any aberrant vociferas. I suspect they're all the same underneath. The fishmonger takes the aberrated fish from you. He clutches it close to his chest, running his hands around his slimy body. Yes, this should do nicely. Here's what the fish is worth. And why don't you take these too? Reacher, quickly now. Oh, he's gone. The fishmonger's door slams behind you. You hear the heavy scraping of a metal bar sliding across it. Yeah. So after this, unless I have a quest from somebody else to deliver fish, I shouldn't be catching much because otherwise they'll go bad and they'll be worthless. Trader? You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques and the shelves are full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello? Is that... No. Is that... No. I don't believe we met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I can't read today. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? I do. Thank you. Let's do that and do that. Once I get, I'll start working on engines because I want to up my engine speed like really badly. Really, really badly. 2 things of steel. That's what I have space for. That's cloth. I can get cloth. I can get 1 thing of cloth. Town, talks to the grieving father. Hello, is everything okay? About that belt buckle. Gives the belt buckle to the man. Yes. You give the belt buckle to the man. This is his. Oh, thank you, bless you. You returned them to me. Please, take this. I have not any money to pay you, but this might hold some value to you. Anything else I can help you with? Nah. I'd better go. Let's do some research. Go to engines. Improved outboard engine. Yeah, let's get that. I'll definitely probably be researching that just so I can put that in like my single slots. Sundock and head over to Greater Marrow. Operation. Engines provide 5% more movement speed than listed. Okay. Boop. Let's see. So, done that. Okay, I just need to bring the builder. And then search for relics. Yes, this'll do. Thank you, fella. Give me a short while to get things built here. You're welcome back anytime. She reaches into her toolbox and pulls out a handful of components. Take these. Always good to have on hand. Yes, they are. Alright. I wanted to do engines. Percent hardy. Large. Let's get a hardy one. I kind of regret doing that immediately. Alright. No, I said I need to check Discord. I see. Somebody's in my DMs. Keep this up. Okay. Trader. Storage, put this in here. Just put that there. Sleep. Alright, let's head off to the Gale Cliffs, so I need to go south. To make a brief detour to see what the fuck is going on in this guy's neck of the woods. So this might just be crash. Oh wait, no. It's a man's. It's a man's. You approach a hooded figure, swathed in dark blue robes. Their face is barely visible. Fisherman, please help. You can barely hear their raspy whisper above the wind and waves. Fulfill the hunger. A hooded figure unfurls old paper scroll. They point to the shape shown at the top. It appears to be a blue background. Right? So let me just mark here. A person. No. Remove all. Let's do that. Okay, so let's see what else is going on around here. Let's put up an eagle. I think I see mackerel up there though. No, I don't. What's this? Rotten mass lays down on this island, half hidden by the foliage. At its base, an old boat is cracked in two. Gib. 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 I'm gonna head over here because I think somewhere at this direction is a way to dock. Or is a place I can dock. This is another wreck. Oh, it's almost identical to the ship. You pull up to a wreck with a familiar looking hull. It's almost identical to the ship given to you by the mayor, except this one has a huge breach in the side. You're tied up alongside the old wreck. Look in the cabin. You're in the cabin. Look in the cupboards. Cupboards have been completely and methodically emptied. All doors are missing. Loose floorboard. Nope. Overhead electrical compartment. Equipment is still there, though surely exposure to elements has fried the internals. You angle the overhead radio down to get a closer look. A note slips off the top. You put it in your pocket to read later. Check out the cargo. Pokes at the cargo hold. There's a few items. I've already got one of those. Let's take the scrap metal. Storage. Oh, shit. But, okay. I'm gonna have to do something risky. It's not doing this, but here we are. Aurora's flag. Okay. Let's go down that way. Is there something that way I want to see? I think it might be the photographer. Maybe it's the photographer. I need her. Yeah, this is the photographer. Hello. sorry. Would you step out of the way for a moment? You're in my shot. You move to the side. A few seconds later, the photographer sighs in exasperation and mutters to herself. No, this simply won't do. What's the matter? The angle of this lens is all wrong. I'll never get a close-up shot of anything with this. But the others... Fucking hell, excuse me. I fear they were lost overboard. She sighs again and looks off to the west. I was sailing from Stellar Bastion, you see, squeezing my boat through a narrow gap between two islands, and then I crashed into some coral. Thought I heard something in the water behind me, so I dared not stop. If you were able to retrieve lenses for me, let me see. She rummages through what few belongings survived the trip. I have a spare camera here that I won't need. You're welcome to it if you can find those lenses. I'll mark on your map where I think I lost them. Let's also get this. Orcus. This perchance. Yeah. Oh, wait. This is something else. It's a tiger mackerel. Infell resident. Let's see. What is it? Do you need help with anything? I've been trying to prepare a special meal for my partner, but I've been having some issues. Around here, we considered aged conger eels to be a spectacular or a particular delicacy. You may say they're rotting, but they're delicious if prepared correctly. Normally, we bury them in the ground and allow them to mature, but our dog keeps digging them up and eating them. I can't raise the subject without spoiling the surprise. Can you bring me an aged conger eel? Yes. Thank you. You'll be decently compensated. Anything else? Where can I find it? Ah, yes, they can be tricky to find. I'm told they inhabit the holes and burrows within the cliffs themselves. I imagine they've been fished out around the edges, so you may have to venture into the passageways of the cliffs to find them. Oh, and did I mention that they only come out at night? Yes, I believe they hide during the day. Good luck. Anything else? What can you tell me about the cliffs? Many years ago, the cliffs used to be a haven for smugglers and pirates. Legend tells of two pirate lords who used Gale Cliffs as their hideout. Supposedly, they got into some disagreement and a huge battle was fought around the south side of the cliffs. Excuse me. There are certainly a large number of wrecks in that area. Both sides were completely destroyed, their treasure hoards left abandoned and unclaimed to this day. I dare say they'd be worth a lot if anyone knew where to find them. Anything else? Do you know any odd characters around these parts? Have you heard the tale of Magrin? He's an old whaler from these parts. As the whales got more scarce, the crew spent longer and longer at sea trying to find them. Magrin, it seems, wasn't cut out for this. He formed an unnatural attachment to a scroll he found on one of those trips. He says the scroll told him how to become immortal by eating mutated fish. People started calling him Magrin the Fishman. One day, the town awoke to find all the boats, nets, and lines had been slashed in the night, and old Magrin was nowhere to be found, nor has he been seen since. Anything else? Where can I sell my fish here? We catch our fish ourselves, so we don't have much need for buying any. But there's a merchant that travels around. She's usually anchored across the bay. She buys and sells almost anything, and she does repairs, too. Anything else? Nope. I'm good. Tired whaler? What is it? Are there any shipwrecks around here? The real wreck around here is the settlement at Gale Cliffs. My brother ditched us and moved on over to those cliffs years ago. I suspect he's regretting his decision now, the devil. Anything else? Have you heard about any strange things in the area? Some time ago, just after the last whale was brought in, there was a sudden exodus from the Gale Cliffs. Dozens of ships sailed past, packed up and hurrying away north as fast as they could. They were waving and shouting something at us from their boats, but we couldn't make it out. Never did see or hear them since. Anything else? What can you tell me about Ingfell? Ingfell used to be a whaling town. Emphasis on the used to be. We would go out, bring in a carcass, and then the rest of the town would get to work. But the whales got scarce some 20 years ago, and now look at us, barely scraping by for a new candle. Okay. Undock. Artifact manifest. Let's come see you, my friend. Ahoy there, you're a new face. Fisherman, to take it? Perfect. Well, we should get along like a house on fire. I'm a traveler and a merchant, all rolled into one. If you have any fish to sell, I'll take them on board and sell them at the next town I come across. Likewise, I haul a small cargo of equipment between places. You're welcome to peruse the stock and see if there's anything that takes your fancy. Come and see me when you're ready to trade. Hey again, come by for a chat? Do you need help with anything? Assistance from an angler? Absolutely. I've been trying to collect records of where each species of fish is located. I've figured out most of them on my travels so far, but there are a few I haven't been able to track down. Reckon you could share your info with me? Sure. Excuse me. Great. The fish I have left to track down are oarfish, gulper eel, Goliath tigerfish, and coelacanth. I think that's how I would pronounce it. I know a little about each species already, so maybe I can point you in the right direction. What did you want to know? Tell me about the oarfish. Given that the oarfish has a long and fragile body, I suspect they'll live in reasonably deep but calm water. Maybe the shelter of the Gale Cliffs would suit them. What about other fish? Tell me about gulper eels. I know that gulper eels live at the deepest depths imaginable. You'll have to get some specialist gear to catch one of those. Tell me about the Goliath tigerfish. These guys are legitimately scary. They hunt in murky, swampy waters using the shade of trees as cover. What about the other fish? Coelacanths. Actually, I have no idea where coelacanths might be. But they have a primordial feel to them, don't you think? And namas. What do you know about Gale Cliffs? Well, there's Ingfell just across the bay, which is a dreary little whaling town. The folks there are always in need of something, which keeps me in business. The residents are always talking about the cliffs. Most seem afraid. Frankly, I'm not sure why they stay. Occasionally I hear deep rumblings from within the rocks. I don't hang around here for long. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Are you always on the water? Yeah, always. I just like to keep things moving. The merchant is secondary to the traveling, really. I'm more of a merchanting traveler. I get to see a lot of places, which is nice. I also get to meet a lot of people, which is only sometimes nice. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Do you ever see strange things out at sea? Strange things? Plenty, but I try not to dwell on them. You could go crazy, you know. But hey, if you're seeing strange things, maybe you're not seeing them the right way. Maybe they're not so strange after all. Or perhaps they are, and they're incredibly dangerous. Better not risk it. Is there anything else you want to talk about? No. Let's see. What do you have in your shipyard? Stuff that I could use. Put that in my storage. Coastal and shallow. If I get Have you met the photographer? She stopped by my pontoon a while back. She's loaded up with some fancy camera equipment to take pictures of wildlife. She sighs wistfully. Wish I had my own camera. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to document everything you do? You never forget anything. Anyway, she said she was setting up a small island to the south of the Narrows. If you're in the area, maybe you could check on her. I have gone and investigated. Let's see. Okay, so let me put the metal in storage, as well as the cloth. Let's put this in storage. Messages. Because we got messages and a note. So, artifact manifest. Excuse me. Oaken music box, purchased from the antiquarian at Little Marrow for a bargain price. Previously salvaged from an undisclosed shipwreck. Has the letter J carved on the underside. Otherwise in reasonable reasonable condition. Has not been opened for fear of damaging the mechanism. Pending inspection by a locksmith. Wooden mask. Carved wooden tribal mask said to bring good luck, fertility, good health, fortune, rain, and protection from evil spirits. Traded for a pair of socks and a pocket watch chain. 12-piece tea set. Bone china, 6 cups, and 6 saucers. Acquired from an eastern dealer. Do not use. Interesting. Jar of earth. A jar containing earth from a meteor impact site, allegedly. Notes. A fisherman's note. Deep sky, deep forever. Casket seal broken. Fog core, 5 equals rise. He knows. What the fuck does that mean? Let's do a little bit of fishing so I can get some money so I can do all my upgrades. And then shit. Okay. Let's see if I can catch some conger eels. Yes, I'm aware that I said you probably shouldn't be fishing at night in this game, but like... Okay. No, I need to get something oceanic. Okay. No, because I see wood. I see wood and I need wood. So now I need to get refined metal and 4 lumber. Also more money.
Let's go fishing! Shit. Oh. Lovely.
Alright, inventory full of fish. I'll be ending stream in about 10 minutes.
Thank you.
might be able to go a little bit longer. Ooh. Okay, so if I can just get money, I can buy these refined thingy that I need. An old man emerges from one of the nearby broken buildings and hobbles towards you. Oh, greetings. Don't get many visitors around here. What is it that you need? This place doesn't seem safe. Why do you live here? I've been stubbornly holding out here for quite some time. Truth be told, I've been reconsidering my position lately. I've been happy here for so long. My wife and I had such a beautiful life till the collapse. Now I'm alone and cut off by land and sea. Left only with these trembling rocks on all sides. I could help you move to Ingfell. It's not that simple. My brother would never... You see, I used to live in Ingfell with my brother. He was a whaler back in the day. Things were bad. We fought a lot, mostly about how our parents' inheritance should be divided. We were in the prime foolishness of our youth. When my wife and I decided to move here, I took the family crest. I stole it from him. Now, after all this time, I can't return without it. Where is it? That's where the problem lies. After the collapse, that creature dragged debris from the houses down to its wretched burrows. The crest went down with it. It's a lost cause, I know, but if you were to find it, it's a large whalebone crest. It would mean the world for me. Mean the world to me. I'll look for it. Thank you, but please be careful. Okay. Boy. Let's see here. What this? Fish is this? Let me get one of these. What? The fuck was that? Deal. I can't do anything with that at this point in time. for a fact I can get fucked up here, so I need to be so careful. This is not what I'm looking for. Well, it's also not really what I was looking for, but I'll take it, because I can sell it later. That wasn't very fruitful. Okay. What is it? Actually. Alright, let's do this again. Hopefully not get clapped. It's exactly what I was talking about. Okay. She gave me something. Yes. Alright. Undock. Go this way. fucked up fishes in here.
Ah. Lovely.
Yerk. Okay.
Alright. Let's try one more time. To fucking get some conger eel. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I don't see nothing eel like. Oh dear. That ain't good. Good lord. Okay. Oh. Okay.
That message said that we need explosives, by the way. I'm just zoning the fuck out as I do this.
Just blends to its skeleton. Does your family rest? You found it. I never thought I'd see this beauty again. But now, I have a further favor to ask. Would you take this to my brother at Ingval? Tell him his brother is sorry and would like to come home. Do you know how I could clear the debris around here? You'd probably need some explosives to shift those rocks. My brother at Ingval used to make explosives for the whaling operations, you see. Nasty stuff. But with the whales all gone, I can't imagine he's still in business. What else do you want to know? What's happening to these cliffs? They're being consumed from the core by that hateful serpent. Have you seen it? Nobody believed me, not until I started devouring our foundations, opening up chasms beneath our homes. It was nightmarish, waking in the night to the sound of a creature slithering somewhere underneath. It seems to have turned its attention elsewhere, but not before it took everything from me. What else do you want to know? Tell me more about the creature that lives in these cliffs. It's been burrowing tunnels through the base of the cliffs. You can see the gigantic holes it leaves just below the surface. As it forces its way out, it often causes rockfalls, so if you plan on going in there, keep an ear out. Should it catch a sight of you, well, you should be able to outrun it. It's quite slow, provided you could navigate the passageways. What else do you want to know? Nothing. I believe this crest is yours. Gods, I haven't seen this since. So he did take it. I knew it. Your brother's sorry. Will you let him come home? I don't know if I was in the right state when he left. Okay, fine. You can stay in my old workshop, at least for the time being. But I'll need some time to clear it out. While I'm doing that, perhaps you can do something for me. See, I've been trying to clear some debris in the pathways to the cliffs to make a shortcut with the explosives. I was able to set a charge, but the cliffs seemed particularly unsteady that day, so I didn't risk detonating it. You just need to get in there and set it off. It's not that far in. And I left some yellow flags nearby, so you can't miss it. Anything else? Back. Balance debris, long fuse trailing out from side. Yes. Light the fuse. Debris crumbles away, you should let the whaler know. Alright, I'm getting out of here so I can repair my ship. Done it. We heard the blast from here. God, it's the echo. I'm surprised the cliffs didn't come down on your head. I've got things ready here. Go and tell my brother that he can come home. Alright, in a couple of minutes I'm going to be wrapping it up here. I've done this. What can I do for you? Real quick. Someone that used to live here kept their ship moored at the base of the cliff until it was struck by some falling rocks and sunk to the bottom. They were devastated at the loss. We all were. It was a beautiful boat, decorated with all manner of memorabilia from the travels. At low tide, I can still see what's left of the masthead poking through the waves. What else do you want to know? Brother forgives you. He does. That's a huge weight off my chest. Once so old, I hardly remember it was there. Right. Well, I'm packed and ready to go. Get in my boat, old man. Hermit climbs aboard with all of his belongings. Oh, it's because my fishing rod's broken. Well, here we are. The hermit notices the old whaler standing on the dock, waiting for him. Little brother, you're home. I'm so sorry. I was so foolish. We both were. Come on inside. Let me get your bags. The two brothers walk away down the dock. One of them pauses for a moment and turns back to you. Oh, stranger. If you find any more debris that needs clearing, I'm working on making some more packed explosives. Come by the old whaling yards anytime. Okay. Oh, thank you. On the house, huh? Get another set. Hop out of this dock. Go get my crab pot because I think it's done. I'll let it sit for a little bit. Money for that. Okay. Alright, but I am going to call it here. And I will probably continue this some point this week. Like, I've got a few games that I want to continue throughout my time streaming, either this week, next week, whenever. I also might be tempted to do some more Darkwood. But other than that, I think that is all for tonight, and I will talk to you guys later. Hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully. Why can't I find OBS? Oh, there we go. And yeah. Let's let this sink in. But yeah, I'll try continuing this during the week. I might be getting a little busier at work because Christmas is coming up. Thanksgiving and Christmas, and that's usually the busy season at my job. But outside of that, I should be alright. But yeah. Have a good night, everybody.